Well, hello, everybody. It's Tim Miner. It's time for another batch of the Biscuit Blitz. We're going to get to know a creative Charlottean that I actually am just getting to know. So this conversation that I'm about to have is kind of the first date. This is us getting to know one another.
Right.
So I'm going to introduce you to Dan Nance. Dan, tell us who you are, how long you've lived in Charlotte, and what you do.
Hi, my name is Dan Nance. I'm a Charlottean. I've been here since 1989. Live in Charlotte here with my family, and I'm a historical artist. I paint scenes from the past.
That's fair. You know what? There must have been something in the water because Matt got here in 87. I got here in 88. So there's just there are a lot of, but I'm a Charlottean. I've been here a long time, you know?
We've made the mark. Yeah, we made the benchmark.
Well, we've been here longer than most of the buildings uptown. I think that qualifies. All right, here we go. It's time to deal with the dreaded clock.
Okay.
We're going. All right, Dan. So, you know, thinking about it, you have a lifelong love of history. Mm-hmm. And obviously, I know you studied film, but you graduated toward art. When did you realize that you wanted to live in that nexus of history and art? That was going to be your kind of niche.
Yeah, that's funny. The cross section there probably was in high school. I went to South Meck. Class of 92.
My kids go to South Meck as well.
Oh, did you really?
My daughters go to South Meck.
Yeah. Okay. Right. The Sabres all the way. At that time, I was thinking about working for George Lucas or Steven Spielberg or Walt Disney, but I started painting in high school, and I'd always grown up with a rich love and respect for history, and I painted my first historical piece, and it coincided with at that time, the movie Glory came out, if you remember that fantastic movie.
I saw it at the Park Terrace movie theater when it came out.
Exactly, yeah, totally. So I watched that on my own. All the other guys were like, after school, let's go play football, let's go see the girls. I'm like, no, I'm going to go watch this movie. Anybody want to come? And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? It's after school. We're going to go, rock out. And I'm sitting there in the back row crying my eyes out at Denzel Washington, and that just sealed the deal. I was like, oh my God, I want to tell these kind of stories, whether it be film or painting like I do right now.
That's incredible. I mean, I have to ask, was the Charlotte history mural up at South Meck when you went to high school there in the library?
No, it wasn't.
You got to drop by and see it. There's this mural now of the history of Charlotte that came out of some department store, and it got gifted to South Meck. And apparently they wanted to get rid of it, but it's worth like $1 million or something.
No, I have not seen any of that. That'd be great to go back there and take a look.
It's gorgeous. You got to get there to see it.
I did not know.
Well, so thinking about history, how do you think history will look back at this COVID time in Charlotte? What do you think we'll remember?
This is our challenge of the times. I talked to my family about it, and we're all hunkered down here and we're trying to do our part. But this is a challenge, and we've met challenges before. It's kind of funny, our challenge is to stay put in our homes, and that's doing our service for our country and the community. Unlike what has been called before on some of our forefathers and foremothers. But, we're going to get through this. And hopefully we'll be better on the other side, but we've got to stay strong. And so
absolutely,
here we are.
How has it affected you? I know you've got a work behind you that you're working on, but has COVID really made a big change to how you live in your life?
No, for an artist, asking an artist to stay in isolation is not that hard to do. So, we spend most of our time hunkered down and working away. So, 3 weeks could pass and I could come out of the cave here and go, what's been going on out here? So that's not the hard part, but it is, concerning about seeing friends and family and then the market at large and making sure that, everybody's out and doing our thing. That's who we are as a people. And so we want to get back to that, and everybody understands that, but we just want to do it as safe as we can.
Absolutely. Well, so, I can imagine there was a time when you said to your parents or to friends or just anybody that, look, I'm going to make my living as a historical illustrator. And they had to say, that's crazy. And here you are doing it. What advice do you have for creatives and particularly illustrators as they want to make it their vocation?
You got to keep pushing. You got to push your dream. This is you know, it's a hard fought battle. They call it starving artists for a reason. We live with, you know, we follow our passions, and that can be to our detriment. But, you know, I don't have a formula for this. Mine is not, I want to make a career out of this. Mine is, I just want to try to get away with making one more painting, one more cool scene, and see if people respond to it. So it really is tough. And you've got to be, you know, you've got to be tough like anything else. You're going to take your lumps, and you're going to have your losses, and you're going to have your downtime, real low points. But, you know, you pick yourself up and you keep moving forward. Keep moving forward with an image or an idea, and you just got to see where it rolls.
Well, so, all right, looking for a historical inspiration, we've got 20 seconds. Who is a Charlottean from history that you look to kind of inspire you, particularly in these difficult times?
You know, I like, we got some really cool Charlotteans. I'm on the board of history, and we're responsible to James Jack. You know, what a compelling statue there, and Chas Fagan, and I've painted Jack, but, you know, it's the Charlottean himself. So maybe, you know, I could name off Thomas Spratt or Thomas Polk or all these cool guys, or King Hagler from down here in the Catawba Nation.
Yeah.
Or even contemporaries from today. But I like the spirit of Mecklenburg. I think, you know, if I could do a collective thing, there's a lot of me American going around right now, and I think we really need to stay true to the we American. So I'd say the spirit of us as a people really inspires me and keeps shining through.
I love that. Well, all right. I took up time on the South thing, so I'm going to give you like a couple extra seconds. How are you going to be celebrating May 20th, 2020?
I'm going to be huzzahing all over my house. I'll be doing this and that. Maybe just as we do, we'll do virtual celebrations, but I'll spend time with me and mine, and hope the best for everybody. But, you know, huzzah.
All right. Yeah, I say that. Let's kick off. We're one day early because we're recording this on the 19th. Let's raise a glass. I'm going to give a hearty huzzah. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
All right. Here's to actually seeing each other in the real world very soon.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Take care, Dan.
All right.
Bye.